Hello, everybody. My name is Chad Brown with Lone Shark Games. I am joined by Keith Richmond, also of Lone Shark Games, and James Ernest, formerly of Lone Shark Games, and now of, well, he'll tell you about Crab Fragment and Cheap Ass and everything else going on
Will
in his
I?
life.
Will I then?
Well,
I
maybe.
I haven't so far.
I assume that you'll be especially effusive since you just came back from a cruise.
No, I don't. That was not my point. When I said I was just back from a cruise, it's not because I'm effusive. It's because I'm tired.
Ah, I see. I see. Shane is also driving things behind the scenes. Today we're going to try out Reno, our biggest little city in the world. And this is a board we built to make the two-player or occasionally three-player experience of Lords of Vegas a little more interesting. The key insight here is that with two-player Lords of Vegas, it functions and it's a fine, very tight game, but everything you do is effectively hurting your opponent. So the ideas of trading and building off of and balancing kind of don't exist because it ends up being very zero-sum. So in Reno, we start by laying out 10 cards for spaces that actually exist. Those of you familiar with the two-player variant know that we normally shut off F block. In the Reno board, there just isn't an F block. So we have A, B, C, the second half of C, D, and E block. We lay out 10 of these cards that actually exist. We put down casino tiles for them. We pick a color that's unused, in this case green for Johnny Reno. We put some random value dice in there, and that represents the casino empire of Johnny Reno, who is conspicuously absent. You're free to come up with your own story about what happened to Johnny Reno. Important to know that the casinos are there and right for
A
taking over if you
series of
can.
skydiving accidents.
For example, fell down an elevator shaft onto a bunch of bullets.
Onto some bullets.
It's
Yeah.
a thing that
How
happens.
do you pick the colors for those casino tiles?
So when the card comes out, so you pick them in order. Every time you put a card, so if we put down C9 first, we would put it down in a Pioneer Casino. And then when a second casino tile comes down next to it, it changes everything to match it. So, for example, this 3-block purple casino was originally, I think, brown and silver and purple. That's from memory. It might be wrong. And so we end up with a sort of recreation of small little casino blocks with some randomized values.
James reaches for his pen.
Ah, some notes. Excellent. Oh, yeah, we actually have experimented with a few different versions of that. So if you have a different idea, that would be great too. Other than that, we start normal setup. Everybody getting their 2 spots. And we have also this, I'm going to move this a little bit so you guys can see it. This is the chipboard prototype. In the actual game, we have a wooden piece for this. This represents the Reno Arch. If you could see it there, the biggest little city in the world. So this represents a connection over the strip, which in Reno is Virginia Street. It starts off connecting the 2 halves of C block, but like the actual arch in Reno, it moves over time. Unlike the actual arch in Reno, it always stays in Reno, which is to say that the Reno Arch in Reno has not always been in Reno. This interesting little story we discovered. But whenever someone draws a property card for one of the
Did
missing
they
spots,
relocate it one time when they found a bigger little city somewhere else in the world?
I believe it's a bit more Reno-like than that, in that they actually sold the Reno Arch to someone else.
Yep. They sold it to another city.
So the Reno Arch was not in Reno, but it was still there. I mean, kind of.
Wow, it's like the furniture version of a sports team.
Pretty much. It's a medieval castle, except in arch form. But so while the Reno Arch is connecting 2 spaces across Virginia Street, they are considered to be connected. So, for example, right now this space in C7 is connected to space in C3. That is most interesting if there are casino spots in both. If a casino on one side of the arch scores and pays, so does the casino on the other side. Now, in a strip, they will both pay, obviously, but if it is not a strip card, you can get casinos that pay out not of the color that the card indicates. If a strip card comes out or an F block card, one of the cards that is not represented by a spot on the board, comes out, the active player will first move the arch somewhere else. Reno Arch has to move, but you get to choose where, and then you proceed to pay and score as normal.
So they're not only touching normally, they're also the same casino, even if they're different colors?
They both pay out. They're not considered the same casino unless they're the same color. Yeah, if they are the same casino, then
you're going to have to show me that when that happens.
Sure.
I mean, we can probably do the example. Let's see. No, I guess we only have So
Only the
if
silver
the
thing.
arch were over here, well, okay. This would be a 3-size silver casino, 2 on one
Sure,
side.
that's how touching works. But you also said that if the gold casino paid
Yeah, so
on
if this were here,
C7,
let's do
So-
this actually. We'll put this here,
Yep.
and we'll make this a 4 for some reason. So if a gold card came out, Johnny Reno doesn't get anything because Johnny Reno doesn't make any more money or get any more points anymore. They're gone. But in this case, the yellow player, James, would also get a pay and score because this casino would pay and score. And if this casino were very bigger, you would get 3 points plus whatever dice were in there. That make sense?
nope.
This is modeled after the Skybridge expansion from Mayfair Games.
Oh, really? Is
Yeah,
that
I
how
know
that
this is a
works?
favorite of some people from former incarnations.
Okay, well, I guess it defines a whole new kind of connecting that has never existed yet.
Exactly.
It is a
Cool.
unique thing to Reno.
Yeah, it's basically a moving adjacency.
Adjacency is understandable. I get what adjacency is. Like, I think I would guess that from C7 I could sprawl into C3 if that bridge was there. That makes sense. But the fact that a neighboring space gets paid when that doesn't make any sense.
Well, because they can just walk right across. We're going to see how many times we can break James today.
Cool.
All right, that sounds great. All right, and with that, let's see. I'm rolling some random dice here, so James doesn't have to drive too much tabletop standard, and Keith gets to go first.
Okay. Assuming that we're all set to go, then flipping the first card. C4 and brown, which matters not yet. C4. Okay, sure. I guess I'm gonna go build over there. I will get my $3. Okay, $3 million, as it were. No longer in Tombstone. Sure. Okay, I am going to go ahead and I'll build that C4 that I just got, actually. And I will do so in quick check of what cards have come out. Quite a spread. Let's go with gold. Is that right? No. Let's go with green.
So one of the things you'll see here is because there are 10 cards out already, the game is started in a little farther in than you would normally start in a 2-player game.
And I think that is probably enough for me for this turn.
We draw your card, James?
Yes, please. Thank you.
You are welcome. All right. James card A4.
It's already making me regret not being in gold. Got it.
Oof, look at that.
Oh.
Gold pays, so there are no gold casinos owned by anybody who is currently around to collect any points.
I'm surprised Johnny Reno doesn't have a scoring token on the board. I think that would be delightful.
We've actually played with that a little bit, but we decided
I guess it would be delightful right up until he hits a wall because he's never going to get past 10 points.
Exactly. Yeah. It turns out he runs out of steam pretty fast. I mean,
Yeah.
he can often get above the 2-point scoring gap, but he stops real fast after that.
Maybe we change the way he scores so he ignores the numbers on the track, whatever.
I mean, it is actually possible for him to become the boss of a bigger casino.
Yeah.
When you reorganize and just randomly get his die high.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a thing you could do to attack me after I take over this huge thing in A block.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Go for it. That's if wait a minute. Now, did you say you can reorganize another player's casino all the time, or only when it's only Johnny Reno's dice inside?
Only Johnny Reno. Yeah. So
all right.
special
Well, we're
rules.
building A4 then for sure.
Yeah, we did actually try the other way at one point.
Yeah, that sounds contrary to the spirit of the game. All right, so shall I try to do the things myself?
You want to build it in purple?
Yeah. Well, I would like to take over all these neighbors, wouldn't I?
Well, you'd have to roll off.
Oh, we get to roll off, don't we?
Yeah, so the question here is you'll get an instant tie with this. You'll be rolling your 4 versus his 4, or their 4. They have 2 other 2s, so you might want to remodel one of those, or reorganize Johnny Reno's
you're
first.
right. I might indeed. All right, let's postpone that. I actually thought I was coming in as the boss. I'm coming in as a contestant for the boss. That's not good enough. I will build B4 in purple instead. That's a little more modest.
Sure.
Reasonable.
Same amount of cash.
Same cash, same bring in.
Yep. So you started with 12 from your starting positions. You got 2 from Keith's turn, 2 parking lots, and 3 from your turn with the extra. So you have 17, and you're spending 12.
All right.
And now you are the boss of this 2-tile casino. Now, one of the things we've noted, I'm going to mention this just for those watching the stream. In the digital version, the silver tiles here end up being very close to the background tile of the board. That's not so much true of the actual board, but it's a tabletop simulator artifact.
I'll be done with my turn.
Reasonable. Okay. Turn it over my card. Green, E3. Okay. Over here. Green pays. I get 4, 5, 6. A point.
James gets $2. Keith gets 7. Looks like.
Yes, actually, short of myself 1 because. Okay. Thank you. Well, I certainly want to spend 9 to increase to C1. Thank you. Okay, I have a whole 6 left. I may regret this next turn, but I'm going to spend 3 to reorganize John Reno's die at D3. Since, I don't know, I'd like the idea of it being less if it actually works out that way. Nope.
Close. Now, one of the things that we did not, or might have mentioned, is that you can gamble at Johnny Reno's casinos.
That's true.
Especially because Johnny Reno has some pretty big casino empires now, and you just use the bank for that. So one of the other nice things is gambling in 2-player Lords of Vegas is a little weird because you can't help out somebody who is not direct your only opponent.
Now, does Johnny Reno play by the original first edition rules where he can lay off half of that bet to the bank?
Does not exist.
See, the joke is that he's also the bank, so it would just be a lot of paperwork for no effect.
Yep.
All right, is it my go then?
Yeah.
Flippy a card, and let's see what happens.
I gotcha.
Oh.
Too many times. All right, so F3.
So you get to move the arch.
Okay. F3 is not a...
yeah, this is traditional 2-player Lords
not a
of Vegas.
Schedule A casino. I don't know where I want to put that arch that it's going to help me.
I mean...
Because I think if
It seems really good, actually.
Yeah, so putting it there means that this casino will score if silver comes out in addition to if purple comes out.
Yeah, it essentially means that casino will score on purple and silver, which is crazy. I mean, good.
Okay, sure. I'll put it there and trust you because this whole new definition of touching is more than I can handle.
Touching may be
which
the
is
wrong
kind of
way
like the last time I went to Reno. That's cool. All right, so how much money do I have now?
That's an excellent question.
All right,
so +2, right? Oh no, because what do we do with F block? Do we just pay a color and draw another card?
Yes, I'm trying to check the rules to make sure that we have it, to see what we've changed for that text. I don't think we have. So it's a traditional 2-player games. Can't build an F block when you draw a card specifying an F lot. Do not place a marker. Pay owned lots in casinos. Score casinos. Discard the F lot, appropriate slot, and then draw a new property card.
Okay.
Ended up in a weird space. The right rules were locked, but yes. Yeah. So that was F5, right? Oh, sorry. I was looking wrong. That was F3. So gold pays doesn't matter. So everyone gets their parking lot money. In this case, James gets $2.
Yep.
Same.
Fine. And then we just draw him another. You use your money, Keith?
I did. I got my $2.
Card, which is C2. C2 is also gold.
That's intriguing.
That is intriguing. That's a real live player that I'm next to there.
It is, right?
That's different from Johnny Reno entirely. All right. Well, I have a pretty limited budget, and most of the attacks I want to make are pretty big. I think I may have to sit tight on this one.
Gambling time?
But at least I got to move the bridge.
All right. So actually, I think we didn't. Yeah, I didn't give you your cash for this one. I apologize. So you went from 7 to 9 last time, and this up to 12.
Yep.
These 3 parking lots.
Yep. I still need more than that to precipitate an attack.
Gotcha.
Okay. In that case, I think it's my turn. So a purple, C8. Oh, that's interesting.
So James will get $4, $5, $6, $7
And 2 points.
and 2 points.
Oh, Johnny's helping you.
I already got I got him.
You got him? Okay.
Those are the first points of the game.
I had 1 point earlier.
So yeah, Keith got
Oh, you are on the one.
Never mind, you said
I thought you
point.
were still in the ocean.
Mine was singular, so.
Yeah, for Tabletop Simulator, it kind of snaps them to the corners to try to make the numbers visible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I believe that I have. No. Yeah, I have all of $10. It seems. I took my $3. Okay. 10 is not a lot of money in this particular situation. Okay. I think that I will go. So, yeah. So I'll pull a card for him.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were saying you were going to go or if you were going to pass. Sorry.
I probably pulled it. James gets to move the arch again.
I leave it where it is.
Must move it. Moves every time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the downside, as it were.
I don't leave it where it is. I moved it.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, I see. Okay.
Pioneer pays, which gets nobody any points. It's James $3.
I get
22.
$3. Yeah.
Yeah, we all get $3. And you get another card. Your next card is E6. Over here next to me.
Ah, that's good.
Is it?
That's quite good. Well, now we can arrange some sort of trade.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's fair.
And I'll get $4 more.
Yes.
$26 million seems like I should be able to do something.
I mean, it seems like you ought to be able to buy all of Reno for $26 million, right? How big can it be?
Trying to think about the odds, comparing the odds of trying to re-roll this 3 block in A and hope that they're all lower than 4, or building my own, re-rolling it and hoping that it's higher than 4. I don't like any of that.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously risky. My guess would be that going in with the 4 is better. Obviously, none of them are high odds, but I think
so. I guess the cheapest way to do it is to hope that make the 4s re-roll and then pay for a reorg. But then I'm 1 and 4 to win if I do that. So that's all kind of every one of those is kind of garbage.
That's what I mean. Like I feel like you've got the 2 2s there. You're better off hoping that you roll better than him on 1 die.
Yeah, but that leads to a case 50-50. That leads to a case where actually less than that to a case where Where more than that, I mean. Anyway, blah blah blah. Terrible
Yeah, no,
idea. Need
neither
bigger
of them
numbers
are
in A
like,
block.
solid choices, but getting a 4-size casino for
I guess what I really ought to do is start antagonizing him as a neighbor. So I'm going to build A4 in green. Let's do it that way because now I have the money to re-roll it a couple times.
seems fair.
And we're going to spend 4 more monies. Let's see, I didn't pay for that build yet. That was 12,
I'll subtract them for you.
and then 4 more to re-roll this.
You're right.
What's the clever keystroke to roll a die?
Or
R.
R?
Yep. It is also the same key for shuffling.
randomize.
Sweet.
Yep.
Now it's a 3. So that's a long-term plan going into effect down there. And
Seems like a pretty good plan.
I would like to pay 6 to re-roll this bloke here as well.
Yep. Seems good.
Because I want to know what that is going to be next time.
We're down to a 4 now.
It's a 5. Okay, Johnny Reno. I'm not liking the dice you're giving me here. What have I got left? I got $4.
Yeah.
That's not enough to do anything of value. All right, I'm done.
Okay. My card is purple C3. C3. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we're talking.
Getting a little interesting down in the Western C block.
That.
James gets 6.
I got it.
You got it?
I got my money and my points.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I am a lot more interested in C2 than I was like a moment ago. If you ever think of a good trade that you want to do.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because if I hold on to C2, it's going to be really difficult for you to make a big block down there in C block A. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to think about what that's worth.
Exactly. Take your time. I will spend 15 in order to build C3 in the meantime. Yeah, let's do it in green before those all go away. Oh, thank you.
That's very hopeful.
I mean, even a single point helps me at the moment, and I think it'll be fine. Okay, I have a whole $5 left. I am still not super excited about this. Yeah, I think I'll just pause things there and turn it over to you. So
right.
drawing a card for James.
Thank you.
D8.
What is with gold?
Yeah.
All right, D8.
That's the 7th gold card.
Yep. Let's say color bricking and Lords of Vegas.
Okay, I'm putting a lot for you on D8.
I'll give myself $4.
Because I...
Okay, it's a long-term plan. Let's re-roll this fella for $3.
Sounds great. There you go.
It's a 6.
Well,
I'm going to put this
That
purple
is the
tile over
sweet
here
smell of success.
in case somebody should want it in the future.
Yeah, do you want to spend 5 for a remodel?
Purple is a nasty color right now. All right, yes, sure. I'll spend to remodel that. I'll regret it later though.
Okay, I've spent your 5.
All right, thank you. I'm going to have to remodel that whole thing to a better color at some point.
I don't suggest gold.
I'll be my own judge of what color is more likely to come up. I don't have enough money to do anything fun. I'm going to sit here and do nothing.
Sounds good. Drawing a card for me. I got F2 in silver. So that will pay us both. So actually, you get 4 and I get 3.
Parking lot.
So
You get your money, James? Oh, yeah, somebody got it.
I'll add it now. And then I'll draw another card. There we go. C5 in green. Well, okay. I guess that's one way to do this.
game wants you to invest in C block.
Yeah. So green is good for both of us, even if it's a lot better for me. 1 point, then 2 points. So I catch up in that respect right before he gets his points.
Who gets what points?
It's just good for you.
It's green. No. Oh, that's Johnny's. My
That's
bad.
Johnny. Yep.
Oh, you were green and then you remodeled. My bad.
Yes.
I'm just not.
Remember, he said he was going to regret it. Just maybe not.
That was a long time ago. I was
Yeah,
green
that was like seconds ago. I don't know.
back in the day.
Okay, well that's fantastic. Okay, so anyway, I get $16. Someone should make sure that James got his lots of 4.
James gets 3? No, 4. Okay, I'll give it.
Okay, great. 4. Okay. Well, starting to get a little more interesting. 27 is enough for me to do something. I will start looking at other colors. Oh. You know what? Let's pick one of these other colors and start playing around with it. Green is still pretty good. I think brown's the next color. Okay. I'm going to make D6 and brown. 4, 6. And that's a 2. I'm going to immediately spend 2 to re-roll it.
Just occurred to me. I think we forgot to move the Reno Arch.
Oh, shoot. You're right.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter a whole lot, but
No, but it is relevant because now I actually care about gold casinos. Okay. Well, that was one of my parking lots turned into something. And now my other one. I'll spend 9 to make. Trying not to just get eat by James over here.
It's very early. We have the same score. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah. I mean, you've got a 4-size casino. That's real problematic.
It's not a popular color though.
That's true. I mean, it's real difficult to change colors in this game.
It's it's King Arthur themed.
I mean, that's Who doesn't want a King Arthur themed fun? I am going to go ahead and make C11, and then I will spend 3 to reroll it. Yeah, I've successfully rolled the exact numbers I already was. That's 3 in a row, actually. So I think I'm just going to call my turn done there and pass it on to you.
All right. I fear drawing cards. I'm sure I'll throw the table upside down or something.
I'll draw you one. It's a strip. So
hurts.
first off, you get to move this.
It's because it's an F. Okay. I would like it to be here.
Yeah, that you have a clear winning spot, and I have a clear winning spot at the moment.
Yep. At this point, it moves on strip cards and F cards, so this is the double.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Well, now we get to get some amount of payments. Not a lot. James gets paid. I get paid. I get 1 point.
And I'm just going to mention this while people are scoring, because this has come up in some of the backer questions. So the Arch basically lets more casinos score, but there is no double score in a casino. Some people have said, can I score it for this one and then score it again for it being connected to another one?
So I know
people love to ask questions like that, don't they?
Is certainly true. Do we draw another card when we draw the strip F8 card?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's an F, right? I need a property.
Exactly.
I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
Did somebody give me my 8 monies?
I did not.
Looks like
I also did not. I will do that.
Okay. Everyone's going to be responsible for it. All right. Yes, I would like a property that's real, please.
B6.
So close to C6.
A real property indeed. Brown actually pays me and points me. I'll take it.
Well, that is a delightful development.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's a really good space for me to draw. That's aces in my
your
book.
A and your B setups are enviable.
That's not the first time I've heard that this week, but I did just spend some time on a cruise. So we are going to count the money. I'm $2 short of what I need to do.
Only
That's
there was someplace to
dreadful.
gamble.
I will. I shall gamble against my my living opponent for $2.
I was like, I'll give you $6 for C2, but whatever.
You could do that after I lose this bet.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. You can make that initial offer after I lose this bet. I got dice highlighted and I'm rolling.
Sounds good.
They are a 9.
9.
And I now have $2 extra.
Yeah.
Taken from Keith.
Twice as sweet, I think.
I think it is twice as sweet. I do love hurting people. So for $10, we're going to make this purple casino gray. And sadly, that means that I will briefly lose ownership of it to Johnny Reno, the absentee landlord of this game. However, with my remaining $20, I will build B6.
I'm going to zero you out, although I encourage Chad to handle your money in the future just so we don't screw anything up.
I'd hate to wind up at negative 30.
I'm fine with it.
All right. Thanks for putting all my pieces in place. And as I have done my gamble and spent my money and built my megalith, I am done.
Sounds like a plan. Draw on mine.
Wait a second. I'm not done, am I? Because of where I put this bridge, there's currently a contest for the boss of this giant silver casino.
Yes.
I did not look that far ahead, I'm sorry to say.
No. That I'm glad you caught it because
great. I'm gonna lose now. Let's see what happens.
Well, you could build this in not silver if you want, but that would be dangerous.
Why would I do that?
No, there's not a good reason.
Okay, I'm about to lose this game to a ghost.
Do you want me to roll Reno or you want Chad to roll Reno?
I don't care. I'll roll my own though. Let's see what happens.
I'm rolling.
Oh, I got your dastardly reroll a 6 trick. All right, now I'm the boss of this giant thing. Happy days.
Nice.
Okay. So you're all set?
Did you want to consider Keith's offer, or are you done?
No way. He's never getting that spot. It's crazy talk.
Okay.
Mostly, I thought you might want to
F7
reject the offer.
In green.
All right. So F block. So first, move the arch.
Yeah. Let's right over here. Still. Okay. Let's see. Green gives me a point and then 2 points. 5.
This gives James $5. Or sorry, $4. $4.
Okay. And I got 14, and then I draw a new card. And that new card is E2 in purple. Purple is good for James.
Yes.
Oh, I do get quite a lot of points from that draw.
You do. And not bad.
I'll just set my scoring token right on top of yours.
1, 2.
You also got $10 for 14 total.
Thank you.
This oppression cannot stand. I mean, it will, obviously, but
should not.
Okay. Well, let's start with some housekeeping then.
That's the thing about injustice. It's by definition not just.
Yep. Okay. I will roll. I'm going to reorganize my 2 casino over there. D6. I don't even.
I saw it fly in the air.
Every time I rolled Johnny's dice, they have actually changed, but mine are just like refusing. So that was my first $2. Well, I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I might as well roll my 3 as well.
Well, why don't you reroll the Johnny neighbor and see if you can be the boss of that?
Well, because my odds of rolling a 1 are awful, and if I roll a 2,
but even with a 2, you have a choice, right? You have
I was going to say, yeah. You got a 1 in 3 chance of not totally wasting your money.
And a 1 in 6 chance of being great.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to re-roll this here 3, and I'm going to move it away from its original spot. You know what? I'm just going to swap dice. You know what? This is as superstitious as I'll ever get.
That die is fired?
That die is fired. 4. That's definitely better.
You rolled the average of what they were both showing before.
That seems fine. It's at least makes it so you're not just going to like steal my casino.
No, I would never do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not when Johnny Reno could be the boss of all of us.
That's very true.
I still don't trust him to take a turn of his own.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get points for that casino right now, and that's okay.
You should spend $8 to re-roll Johnny Reno's casinos up here. Oh wait, no, you can't. He's in there.
Yeah,
do that.
I should have, I guess, spent it earlier.
No, you shouldn't have. It was a
just
terrible
as an
idea.
aggressive, like hope that I roll high. But mind you, he rolled a 6, so that would have been a waste of money too. Well, 2 points is still a pretty good number there. This is awful. I could sprawl. I have plenty of money. Sprawling feels like a good way for luck to help James all the more. I think
If you sprawl into 2 places, I can only draw one of them.
Well, that's certainly true.
Just sprawl into the middle of D block and have a massive 2s empire for fighting.
Yes.
Yes, and then just roll it all. Yeah.
All the 2s rolling against each other.
Well, if I could reorganize it this turn, maybe I would. But I think instead what I will actually do is spend 15 on 2 and 3 over here and make that in a different color that I find useful to have. Useful to have is...
Just for James's benefit, so there are 5 of each color out.
Oh, I got that.
Except for gold and purple. Yep.
Yeah, I was just doing that same calculus. Let's see. You know what? Let's say silver. I think silver is a perfectly prominent thing to do before James finishes it off. And that costs me...
I think you said 15?
Yeah, 15.
And for 5 more, you can re-roll them.
Yeah, you better. Otherwise, you just built me a house.
Exactly. And then I will spend... spend 5 to re-roll those 2, which somehow will get me different results.
Look, that's different.
In fact, different results. Okay. Hey. Well.
Important thing to note: sometimes the game hates you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, I think that is probably as awful as that's going to go. So I'm going to just go ahead and pass to James and draw a card for him.
Thank you.
Okay, D9 in brown. Wow, I'm glad it's
brown just not well. Look at in the land of the 2s, the 3 casino is king.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's time we built some brown casinos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you're gonna take some stuff from me.
I was gonna say Keith has some brown casinos.
My brown
not so helpful.
Fail, but I do get some money.
Looks like I'm getting 5 monies from all the undeveloped property.
Yep, I gave them to you.
All my lazy you gave them to me? I only have 19 now? Ugh.
Well, you went to 0 like a second ago.
Yeah, I know, but I want more now. I want to have more.
I would also not mind more. I have 18. You could just give me... I don't know.
I don't feel like giving.
I think he would like some money, Keith, and you would like a property that he's not going to sell you. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think C block A comes down to who draws C block A6. So we'll just see how that shakes out.
Yeah.
I feel like doing a hostile takeover in the land of the small dice. I'm going to build these 2 fellas in brown, and I think that might be all I can afford to do.
That'll be 15.
Yep, you'll have 4 left. I'm just glad you didn't take both of my casinos this turn.
I'm trying to think of what mean thing I can do with $4 that involves re-rolling Johnny Reno's dice.
Do you want to re-roll the 2 before you build the 3?
Yeah, I guess I do. Thanks for the order of operations suggestion there, dice handler. Yes, let's roll that thing, and I'll roll it myself. Here I come, sweeping in with my big clammy digital hands. It turned into a 6.
Sorry, Keith.
I hit the R. I swear to God. I'm
I
not
saw.
cheating here.
Trust me. I
pretty
expected to lose horribly to you anyways, due to skill and experience. But
I tend to rely on luck where possible.
I was like, I don't need the extra help game.
Definitely working out today.
No, there's a comeback in the offing. Remember, kids, we're still tied at the same score. All right, I'm done. Please turn a card and see what happens.
Yep. Okay. New card for me is F6 in green.
So this is a F block, so move the strip.
Yeah.
Sorry, the strip. Move the arch. Yeah.
Yep. To somewhere I don't mind it being. Well, certainly not anywhere it connects his stuff. Okay. Well, green is still decent for me.
James gets $3 and has $5. $12 billion, I should say. So.
Okay. And then I draw my next card. C10 in green.
Wow.
Another 2 points. And the same thing I got last time, but one more. That is real money.
Did I get my second money drop?
You did. You now have $8.
All right.
Somewhat less than Keith.
That's true. Well, I mean, 45 is a real amount of money, so I can hopefully do some things. Well, I might as well get the most disappointing one out of the way. I'm going to re-roll for $3 whole. This 1 and 2 up in E block.
45 is a lot of money.
It is.
Yeah. It is one of those cases where I'm like, I could sprawl the C6.
Were you going to re-roll the dice in E block?
I did, in fact. They went from 1, 2 to
better.
2, 3.
You turned a 1 into a 3.
They got back to where they were before you started tinkering with them at all.
Yes.
Yeah, but at least they were they swapped. The 2 became a 3 and the 3 became a 2. So I've clearly had a good investment here.
Roll in D1.
No, if I was going to do that, I'd do it for C6. Yeah. But on the other hand, I think I'm going to spend 15 to build C10 in gold. That will be a 5, which will tie with this 5 that's right next to me. If someone else would like to roll that there green die.
All right, this is Johnny. Reroll in the cornered 5.
Yep.
It's a 6 now.
And I got a 1. That's amazing.
According to the rules, 6 is higher than 1, so you just built Johnny a new casino.
I have a better idea of those rules. So, I thought they were tied. Okay, well.
So it is worth pointing out, you can reorganize that casino now.
I wasn't just about to, in fact. I'm going to spend my
Well, you could join it up first, right?
Right. Yeah, you could remodel the floor.
I should join it up first. Let me double check something.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe you don't want to roll that 4 though, right? Maybe 4 is could possibly be the boss after that.
Well, and because I was thinking about turning it into brown instead. So
right, yeah, you should just do the 7.
Yeah, I just want to spend the 7. I think that is still what I want to do. So I spend my 7. Feel free to roll your 6 into a 6 again. I got my 1 to turn into a 2.
Well, this time it's a 5.
I got a 6.
There we go.
Finally. Okay, well now I have actual decisions to make. We have gotten a brown since then, so there's 3 of those and 2 of those left. But you got this gold thing over here, so sure. I will spend 10.
Yeah, you don't quite have enough to. Oh, you do. You could try to get this corner spot, but it would be rough.
No.
I'm just wondering if you could afford it, and the answer is kind of.
Yes, I could. I could actually afford to try to force a reroll of that one as well, which would be interesting. I guess it really, because I just don't want him to make a gold and force a reroll of the 6s and then 5, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend my 10. Spend my 10. Turn these into brown. Live with it. Chad is far more skilled at picking up the dice while the tile is on top of it in Tabletop Simulator.
As soon as you said that, I messed up this die, but it was a 5.
Yeah.
We all know that for various humor-related reasons.
Okay, so I have 10 whole bucks left. I rerolled that already. This is dead to me. I think I will accept that and move on. Drawing a card for James.
I'm ready.
Brown E5.
E5. That's an interesting one.
E5 is an interesting thing. I'm again glad I didn't sprawl there. E5. Well, brown is relevant for both of us.
You both get 3 points.
Yeah, so we both bounce a little bit. 12.
James gets $13.
I also get $13. Okay. Did you get your points already, James?
I did. I took my
Great.
I took my little point marker and marched it forward. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do with the little tiny $21 that I've got. I sure wish I had more money.
Understandably.
You can gamble up to $10 at a Johnny Reno casino.
No, I consider that money lost. I'd rather build something beautiful. I guess, see, there's not enough silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one silver piece left in this stack. Is that right?
That's correct, yes. Yeah, we did at one point playtest with a version that let you remodel for Johnny Reno also. I did not think that it was better.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine then. Let's.
If you want Johnny Reno's tiles, you can take them over and remodel them.
Silver is a super hot color right now, so this is going to happen.
Yep.
That's 12, I think.
It should be. Yep. 9 left.
With 9, yep.
In case you want to reorganize that casino.
And you could build E5 in some other color.
Some other color, yeah. That's not going to happen.
So I don't know why you would, but you.
I got to figure out how to free up the silver pieces that Johnny controls. Not an easy thing to do.
$16 will do it.
What do you mean?
Hey, roll in here. No, even then it won't help. No, never mind.
Yeah,
I can't become the boss of this without more silver pieces.
Exactly. Yeah, you'll still have to get out of B block.
Not going to happen.
I'm sorry. You'll have to make B block not silver if you want to spend that. But
yeah, that seems unlikely.
All right. Well, I believe I'm done. Let's see what happens. Draw a silver card and give me some points.
Nope. D2 in brown.
What?
That's intriguing.
$12 for James. And 3 points.
12. So $14 for me, and also 3 points.
I got my points.
Okay. Well, I got real money again.
85777.
Well, I know I'm going to want to do it anyway, so I will spend 9 to do that, reorganize.
Are you trying to recapture E block?
Gotta try, man.
Oh, I rolled
a beat a 2? Barely.
I did, barely. It was really close. I feel like James might spend $6 on his turn. I don't know.
I just like to point out, oh, hey, that was a 3. This is a 1. All right, so this was originally a 5 value casino, which you've remodeled 4 times?
I remember 3 of them at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. This is definitely one of those kind of Brewster's Millions situations. They're just burning money for no purpose. Okay. Well, that was actually not bad. Not good, but we'll take it. So let's see something more interesting I can do. I will spend. I still have 1 bump before that goes. I'm gonna spend $9 million on D2, and that's interesting. I was gonna do green, but I could technically remodel into a silver, but games. So there we go. Let's do it in green. My 3 immediately ties Johnny's 3. Let's see what happens.
But I'm gonna let James re-roll it because it's more funny that way.
Oh, I see. All right, here, Johnny Reno. Let's see what you got now.
Yeah, that looks.
Look at that.
It's
that is
cocked.
Yeah, so if you mouse over it, it'll tell you that it's a 6. Although if you feel a need to re-roll it, even though it's cocked, I'm okay with that.
If you think it's a 6, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I got a 5, so that's something. Yep. Not like a good thing, but it's something. I could spend 11 to reorganize that now.
Wow, that did get very expensive, didn't it?
Yeah, that got real expensive. Okay, well that's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination.
So Keith.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh, okay.
You're not the boss anymore. I was like, oh, if you merge that into brown, but nope, not the boss.
No. I mean, I was never the boss, but
yeah,
I had a shot before. And I probably could have made it in a different color, and then remodeled it and done the whole safe thing. But I didn't feel like it. I've been doing really well with these reorganizes anyway. 19 is enough to do something interesting. I'm just not sure it's enough to do something good. 7 of those are out. 8 browns are out. Wow.
property deck is quite even.
Yeah.
Except silver.
Except for silver. If only there were silver tiles available anywhere.
Yeah. No,
I want silver cards to come out.
I'm okay if they don't.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
Odds are pretty good 1 silver card will come out, but I don't know about 2.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I feel like I should really be able to do something useful with this 19 that's better than rolling those 2. But it's not going to be rolling those. I already rolled that. So I'm really running out of good things to do. I could sprawl.
Yeah, you're at a bad scoring spot for sprawling to be helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I could make this a 3 now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make C5 now.
Yeah, never mind.
And, we'll see how things go from there. And then I'll pass it on to James and see what kind of...
Draw me a gray card, won't you?
Oh!
Close.
Not close at all.
So you get
5.
5, which is useful. Ish.
Says you.
I said ish. So I get a bunch of money. I get a point, which bounces, and 3 points, which sort of bounces. But on the other hand, I get a bunch of money. Well, your position has been much better this whole time, but my score has been good. So I'm just going to hope we game over before it comes up. Okay, I get 20.
I gave James his $4.
I get $20.
That's not a lot of money. I can't do much with that.
True.
25.
25.
I really wish I had 30. If only I had 30, I could do something.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, Keith would give you $5 million for the C2.
Right after I lose this bet, I'm going to ask him for 10.
Seems fair.
I was I'm not going to give you 10, but okay.
Keith, I'm betting $5 against you. I'm going to come into your casino and roll 2 dice.
Yeah, I know how this goes. The house always wins doesn't seem to apply to my house.
Have been AR'd. I rolled a 9 again.
9. Yet
Yeah,
again.
same you got last
Consistency
time.
is king.
Yeah, well, now we've swapped our totals. I was 30, you were 25, and now the reverse applies.
For $30, I'm building here. I'm sprawling into A3.
Wow, that is fancy.
Gotta get to the strip.
Oh, yeah.
So that I may touch the strip with a big purple casino.
Yep.
That is my money in my turn.
Okay. My card is C11.
C11.
Which
That's
is
a good
silver.
color.
And
Silver is the
overpaid.
important part. Because that will give
Keith will get the points for E block.
So,
James will get the points for B block. I will let you guys do the points.
Oh, wow. I lucked out that you didn't have another $6. Okay. Well,
I believe James is getting 16.
I think I'm getting 5.
16 looks right.
I'm feeling a lot better about this game than I was like several turns ago, despite all my rolling.
Let this be a lesson to anyone who says the dice rolls are what controls this game. It's all about the card draw.
It's the card draw. I bet on 2 colors that have hit 6 times, and you bet on one that has hit once. So. That was mine, right? That was mine. Okay. What the heck was it? C11. Yeah.
Yeah, James had just spent out, and now he has 16.
Yeah, now I'm trying to figure out if I can get 40 for a sprawl, and if it's even worth it. I mean, now I guess I'd offer you 10 for C2. Okay. Well, I will. I'm at the 3-point gap, so that's not going to change anything. This is that.
You can't have C2. That little space is like the house in Up. You can build around it all you want.
Oh, I'm aware that that's not happening, but I figured, maybe if you got desperate enough.
Right. There was that possibility. It may happen.
I mean, it still might happen. I still might actually gamble on you. I very few people, having played with me, I hardly ever gamble because it turns out that the house does almost always win.
When you're aware of the odds, it kind of ruins some of the fun.
I mean,
I think you're definitely overstating it with almost always. The house has like a 3.5% advantage.
Oh, no, I'm aware. I just, over time have not really worked out for me. So I like doing things that I know I can do. But I think I am going to gamble 10 at you and see what happens.
Oh, you're throwing 10 at me, huh?
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your free towels.
Here we go.
That's a no field 5.
Oh, I'll take it.
Good. I need an extra $10.
Yeah. The 9 pays. The 5 doesn't. Okay. Well, that simplified my turn. Definitely not.
Am I giving myself $10 here?
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
I did.
I got it.
I decided I should just not mess with you.
I was just about to, but you were slightly ahead of me.
I think it's worth doing that. I'm not certain it's worth doing that. Okay. I will not sprawl there, but I will. Oh, man. One shy where I need to do that. I don't like my options. I really don't. Well, in that case, you know what? I am just gonna reorganize this here green casino, because if I get another turn, I can do something interesting with it. Okay. Yeah, that works. I've definitely done really good things with reorganizing this game. But that's okay, because my points are great. And points is what matters. Can't remodel that. I have 9 left. I think I am going to sit on mine 9 and appreciate it. No, I am actually going to build this C11 now that everything's failed. I will reduce the chance that you steal that casino by the tiniest amount.
Come to Reno now that everything has failed. It's your best chance.
I mean, that is pretty much accurate. Okay, I'm set. So flipping James card. Game over.
Ooh,
Oh
game
my
over.
lord! Really? Wow.
Wow.
Where did that get placed?
It was three quarters of the
Okay.
way. Yeah.
Where's the cards that get me points?
I
let's find
assume they're
out.
all under here. Yeah, let's check it out. I suspect that there's a lot of.
Well, that's fine. No. Let's run the game over scoring
Yeah,
here
yeah.
because I want to catch
sure.
up a little bit.
You
Definitely.
know. So,
All right, we got a 5, we got a 4, we got a 2, we got a 1. All right, keeps
There's a
1,
1.
doesn't get any points.
There's
Johnny doesn't score here.
I get 4.
4. Yeah.
Where?
James gets 4 here. So
Yeah.
1 and a bump.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible timing.
Yep.
And then another bump with this 5.
And then the 5, hits and bumps.
Yeah, I lucked out considerably. This was a much closer game than I thought it would be. Or maybe I just complain a lot. Who knows?
Well, you definitely had a run of luck. Because good luck and bad luck are both kinds of luck.
Yeah, no, that was actually just kind of some amazing rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 silver cards in the bottom is a thing.
Yep. Also a couple strips.
And the strip cards. The strip cards would have helped me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have, yeah. I kept trying to get towards that strip and just not.
Yep.
Someone, for some reason, was camping on this C2 the whole time.
I like camping. What can I say?
Yeah, I probably should have put more effort into getting the $40 I needed in order to sprawl.
Oh, that's right. Someone needed to draw C6 too. That was also.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see. C6 was a silver card. You would have definitely loved that one.
Yes, I would.
Okay. And that is Reno with us working around Johnny.
Yeah. So a couple of things we noticed. So endgame was pretty tight. Because we take Johnny Reno's 10 cards out at the start, we replace any of the blanks he hits, but he ends up with 10 actual cards, or they end up with 10 actual cards. And then we start. Makes the game a little faster.
Are we afraid of giving Johnny Reno an assigned gender?
Well, we have given Johnny Reno both assigned genders at various points, so I'm just trying to avoid the issue.
That is actually pretty fair.
We've also respelled Johnny's name a few times, so if you notice, whenever I write, I tend to just write J Reno because I'm like, I can't keep up. It's all prototype draft stuff still, but yes. But yeah. So you guys did see the arch move around a little bit, but didn't have a huge impact on this game.
Oh, yeah.
It forced me into an accidental unplanned roll-off.
Yes.
For the game over, should James have moved it?
Yes, actually.
Oh, really?
That actually.
Ooh, does that matter? Yeah, no,
It makes my casino worth 6 points. Yeah.
Which means we need to figure out our actual money.
Oh, go back. No, we don't have to figure out money. Hold on a second. I
You're
got to pass you.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Run me
Oh,
back.
wait,
Run me back because
Because this goes here.
if that goes there,
Instead of 4, you get 6.
no. First, instead of 4, I get 5. I
Yeah.
was here trying to get 5 points. That puts me to 23.
Yeah, so you're just gonna skate past me.
Uh-huh.
So that
So-
searches everything.
I actually get you. I get to there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that actually makes more sense. Let's.
There, and me winning
Oscar
makes a lot
Pepper.
more sense.
I
I was just like, let's make
feel
sure.
like we did something wrong there, but I could be wrong. So
No, so I ended the game here, right?
sure.
And
basically-
that was after having tried to score 5 points and
Yeah, you scored 3 points and 5 points in my memory.
Right.
And
Well, so it would have been 4 for here and then 5 for here, and
4 and 5, that's what it was, yeah.
yeah. So I believe you were on the.
So the 5 goes first.
Yeah. So the 5 would bring you to the 23, and then the 6 would bring you to the 29. As far as I know.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's
As long as he gets to move the arch on the game over, that
Yeah, it's a strip
he
card.
steals it.
yeah,
but
that's investing a whole lot of power in that arch. I mean, I savor the victory, but I don't think I love that card.
I still think we've done the math wrong, though, because I think he was Oh, well, sorry.
Well, there's no way to know. There's no tape to run back.
Sure.
My
Well,
token's on the 29 now, and that's how many points I have.
sure.
I mean, like, well, yeah, he's definitely
So I
got.
think you were at 16, right?
I thought
If
he
you're
was
at 16,
18.
then you go to 20. Okay, so he's at 18,
Yeah.
then that's the difference, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not certain, but I thought he was at 18.
Okay. Well, then
No, if I was at 16 and tried to score 4 points, I would have got all of them, putting me at 20.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas I thought you bounced twice,
and then the 6 would have scored you up to 26, and you'd be tied.
which would make a difference. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think he would still win a tie because, among other things, he won that gamble.
Oh, sure.
all of the gambles, actually.
Yeah, and if you think he was 18, that does it.
Anyway,
very close game, obviously.
Yeah.
that's right. The game now exists in 2 different states. Each of us won one of them, so that's couldn't be closer than that.
Anyway, that was neat. Since this was James's first chance to actually play Reno, I am excited to see his feedback.
Yeah.
Later on when we need to.
That means you've never seen my feedback before.
Well, no. Okay. I'm going to briefly give a story for the people who may or may not see the stream. James is actually an incredibly intimidating person if you don't know him well. You can be an intimidating person if you know him well.
I'm 9 feet tall and covered in spines.
He actually he radiates disapproval. Not all the time, mind you, but
I got it from my mom's side.
And you know,
I actually have no idea.
It's just one of those things where in addition to that, you know, I had been playing all of James' games forever. So I met him. He radiated disapproval at me. I thought it was something I did. And until I learned better, I was like, oh, wait, no. That's just his resting James face of, no, I don't want to mess with everyone. I've got
No, Keith. That's the old me.
Oh, you know,
I'm getting older every day.
I was going to say, you are a less grumpy old guy now? I don't think that's how that works.
I have actually gotten less grumpy with age, but I attribute that more to just kind of surviving through pandemic type stuff. Got to find optimism somewhere.
Okay, well, I demand a rematch. Thanks for the game, everybody.
Sounds great. Thank you for playing. Look forward to anyone's comments.
Yeah. Do we have any questions we need to worry about, Shane? All right, cool.
Thanks, everybody.